We are a seafood processor right here on the Eastern Shore. We have a shucking house out of Wittman, and we have a catfish plant right here in Tilghman out of the old Harrison plant. I was a traditional Eastern Shore processor. We would process oysters in the winter and crabs in the summer. And we processed for about 2 years, and we were having a lot of trouble getting enough crabs to process, and had a lot of trouble moving our crab meat because of the importation of the crab meat. So I was actually approached by somebody that purchases a lot of catfish for the U.S. military, and he said if I could get a plant up and going, that he would start getting orders to come in. So I started doing my homework and saw that there was a lot of blue catfish in our waters. I started learning about the predation of the blue catfish and how they were eating all of our native blue crabs, our juvenile striped bass, yellow perch, white perch, and pretty much every species up and down the food chain there. It was frustrating to me. Here we were coming off of the lowest record number of juvenile crabs recorded since the survey had been done. Pictures started to surface with over 50 baby crabs in the belly of these blue catfish, and we felt like we really had to take a leap and maybe try to help the cause. And so we started cutting about a year ago, and since then we've cut over 2 million pounds. Here we've really developed a new fishery for the guys to participate in. We've created a stable market where we can keep the fish at a fair price, and we've also given them an outlet where they can sell their fish every day. But what we're seeing with the blue catfish is that we're seeing the age of the fishermen actually younger. We're seeing a lot of people between the age of 30 and 40 actually participating in this. And so it looks like we're going to get a new generation of watermen that are going to come out of this, because there's no season, there's no regulatory size requirements. This is a fishery unique to the bay that they can participate in year-round. So we started shucking oysters about 7 years ago. Currently we're doing about 25,000 a year. With all those shells, we have a program called the Spat on Shell program. So for basically every half shell of shells that we accumulate throughout the winter, we plant 20 baby oysters. So for every one oyster we shuck, we're producing around 40. And we take those oysters and we reseed them for the public fishery, especially the Talbot Watermen's Association. It's not only great to do business in Talbot County, but it's a place that I decided to raise my kids. It was a place that I grew up, and I think it's a very unique place in the world. I get to work with the chefs, I get to watch people enjoy my products, and then after they get to enjoy them, they can come out the next day and see the actual meet the watermen that catch them. So it's a very unique part of the world, and I think it's where I'm going to be for the rest of my life.